Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Monguli Show. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cosmic Crucible Season 4, all the changes, the rooms that I've got set up, and what you need to win your event. Let's get into it. Alright, first up we're going to be taking a look at the new universal trait. It's called Multiversal Warriors. On defense and offense, new warrior characters gain 10% crit chance and crit damage for each charged on that character, and when attacking an enemy with blind, they gain regeneration. Now also on defense, all characters are going to gain 20% health and 10% damage. That's just across the board for everything you're doing in this game. So your new warrior is going to be pretty strong. You're going to want to keep them for offense, or at least that's what I've decided to do with mine. Now that being said, Gwenpool's kit has gone down in value because you no longer have that Eternals Tangled Web team that was just brutal, that she really did well against. She'll still be fine, but she won't be nearly as strong as she once was. The rest of the new warriors though should still be pretty good, and you're going to want to keep them for offense. In room number 1, it's going to say Raider characters on crit apply minor defense down, and Striker characters when below 50% health gain 200% damage. Those are both fine, but this is the most throwaway room in the 6-pack. So what a lot of people are doing are just putting down their biggest defenses. Seeing a lot of gammas in this room. What I went with is the War Dogs. The reason I did this is I do have 3 strikers on the team, and so that's going to give me more damage once they start getting hurt. But also I just think they're good on Crucible defense, and there wasn't really a better room for them, so I decided to put them here. I do have my gamma on defense later on, so we're going to get to them. Room number 2 simply says the room counts as a raid. Now this one's actually pretty cool. I think this is going to be one of the harder rooms going forward. The best options for this room are going to be your Rebirth team, your Death Seed team, or your Bifrost team. Now I've got my Rebirth team further on down the line. I decided to keep my Death Seed team for offense, so that left me with Bifrost. My Bifrost team is currently pretty low, but I know that they're a team that I'm actively building, so as the season goes on with Cosmic Crucible, they're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. This is a team that's insane in raids right now. It's doing really well. You want to have this team, you want to build them up, so I don't feel bad putting them in this room, even though they're a little bit lower, because I know they're going to grow over time, and I don't have to think about changing my defense at some point. I think this is going to do okay. Probably not for the first battle, maybe not for the second, but it's probably my best option. Now, as far as you guys go, if you do not have your Bifrost team completed yet, I definitely think that you can put in your Death Seed or your Rebirth and be very happy with that. Room number 3 is Cosmic Shielding. It says Cosmic Heroes gain deflect on turn, as well as when attacked, apply defense down to the attacker. I put my Infinity Watch in here. The other team that a lot of people are talking about is Nowhere, but I do not have Nowhere built at the moment, and I'm not planning on building them in the next week or 2 or 5, so we'll see what happens there. I know I'm going to need them for Black Cat, and Black Cat's going to be amazing, so I'm going to have to build them at some point. But right here, right now, I do have my Infinity Watch in here. Infinity Watch is still good enough that you shouldn't feel bad if you're putting money into them. And when I say money, I mean in-game resources. But at the same time, I'm not. Like, they are fading into the distance slower than most teams, but they're still heading in that direction. So I'm not building them up, but I don't feel terrible about having them in this room either. For room number 4, Wrecking Ball. It says on defense and offense, on turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up, and on turn, all allies with offense up gain assist. I put my Rebirth in here, but I took out the useless one and put in Quicksilver. Now, one of the reasons that I decided to go with Quicksilver on this team is part of his kit is on ally turn, gain a random positive effect from this list, and that list includes offense up. So the more offense up this team has, the better the team is going to do. The fact that he's got it built into his kit is fantastic, and that's where I went for. I know my Quicksilver isn't super well built up at this point, but again, he's a character that I'm working on, so he's going to get better as the season progresses. Now, the nice thing about having Rebirth in this room is you've got Captain America, who gives taunt quite often, and that's going to give offense ups, and the offense ups are going to give assists, so that works out well. Also, if you have Winter Soldier, part of his kit says when a Captain America ally is attacked, apply offense up to all Rebirth allies, essentially giving them all assist, which is going to be really huge for you as you're defending yourself and getting those attacks in. Again, I recognize my Rebirth team isn't all that big yet, but it's another team that I'm working on. I've got a lot of raid teams that I'm working on. They all seem to be working well in Crucible, so it's good that I'm working on them. They're going to be building up, but it's also, I recognize that these are not the million-plus teams you're probably used to seeing in these videos. That being said, the next room is Mutant Spiders. Hero mutant characters count as Astonishing X-Men, Unlimited X-Men, and Uncanny X-Men, and Spider-Verse characters count as Tangled Web and Web Warriors. Now, hearing that, I decided to go with putting X-Men in this room, saying they all count as each other. My X-Men are, again, not super built up, especially poor Phoenix here. Wolverine is a decent level, and I figure he's going to be my brawler. He's going to be doing a lot of the damage. He does have a revive built into his kit. Bishop will be taking some of the damage, but Jubilee and Beast having all of their ability to clear effects and stuff like that is going to work out really, really well for the whole team. Jean Grey. Phoenix is going to do her thing and give the whole team a bit of extra life. She's going to die and come back to life, like we know. I know she's not very high, and I don't plan on putting more resources into her, but I still think like she's an okay fit in this room. I don't want to spend my Unlimited X-Men like some people are in this room, because I want them for my offense. I think they're just too good of a team to put on defense, but that's just me. If you do want to put them on defense, go for it. One of the things that I'm seeing pretty regularly are, instead of Wolverine and Bishop here, you'll put Rogue and Gambit. So the other three characters will remain the same. Again, I just would rather have them for offense. And the final room is Building Momentum. This is on defense. Special abilities cost 2 less to use. Ultimate abilities cost 2 less to use. Now, I put in my Gamma team here with Apocalypse because, quite frankly, they're a huge team. They're going to be a big hurdle. But Red Hulk has that ability, so he's going to be using his special every single turn, and that's going to fill up Apocalypse speed bar, and he's going to go more often than he should. I think that combo is going to work out pretty well. I hope that it does, but that's kind of what I'm banking on here. You've also got your regular Hulk, who has a lot of taunts and such, so that he's going to be taking some of that damage, hopefully keeping your Apocalypse alive a little bit longer. If you don't have Apocalypse, you could go with just the regular Gamma team here. I don't know that that's quite as strong. I think Apocalypse is a huge part of this team. I've also seen people put Darkhold in this team. They've got a lot of good special effects that they're going to be, special attacks that they're going to be using fairly regularly. Again, it's a team that I like to keep for offense. I think this is going to be the better option. Again, if you've got Apocalypse. And that's it. Cosmic Crucible Season 4 starts later this week, so make sure you've got your defenses up, whether you're using this or somebody else's defenses. As long as you're putting your best teams forward, gives you the best chance to win that you can. And go ahead and check out Run7's channel on YouTube. He's got a series of videos that he puts out called Defense Up, where he goes over other people's Cosmic Crucible teams, gives them a rating of how he thinks they should perform, and gives them some ideas for what they could do better going forward. I'm going to present my team to him. Hopefully he'll do me in a video coming up. I'm sure I'll get roasted because I know my teams are too low for what they are, but hopefully at least they are the right teams, even if they are a little bit lower than they're supposed to be. Anyways, guys, have a great day, and I hope this video helped you out. If it did, hit that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss videos when they come out in the future. I am planning on making more videos for Marvel Strike Force, as I have been up to this point. We hit 200 just recently. I'm going towards 300 subscribers now, so if you can help me out with that, that would be fantastic. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and good luck to you.